In this speech, I will not be trying to inspire you, nor will I be emotionally moving you to tears. Today, I am advocating for a change against a large injustice that affects every single one of your future, your children's future, and your grandchildren's future. Today in this speech, I would like to talk about the patent system. The patent system originated in the US with the effort of protecting budding inventors and giving them the exclusive rights to their respective writings and discoveries. This was to ensure that no one could steal the inventor's ideas as their own and start making profit on something they didn't invent. The patent was like a license granting the inventor the right to lay a lawsuit on anyone who seemed to be infringing on the patent. The patent had a couple of core rules for it to be accepted. Number one, it had to be something none too obvious to come up with. Number two, had to be an idea that was not existent in that area of innovation at the time. As expected, the patent system gained a lot of support from famous inventors. As Mark Twain famously put it, a country without a patent office and good patent laws is just a crab and can't travel any way but sideways and backwards. The EpiPen was invented in the mid-1970s by engineer Sheldon Kaplan with the aim of saving people with severe allergic reactions. It was a great medical breakthrough and received lots of support. At some point, Mylan Pharmaceuticals bought the EpiPen product and all its licenses from Merck. This meant that now they were the only ones who could manufacture the product and now owned the patent. Lo and behold, prices of the EpiPen have jumped by nearly 500% over the past 7 years, starting at an affordable rate of just under $100 to reaching an outrageous over $600. The company has been accused of a shell game. In a shell game, the street performer will often let the person win a couple of times before engaging in fraudulent activity in order to raise their confidence before actually cheating them. Just as in a shell game, in the case of a federal lawsuit, Mylan Pharmaceuticals will calm everyone down by giving some free passes for free EpiPens to certain schools in order to fool everyone's perception into thinking that everything is going fine. Now, you might ask, why has no one made a cheaper version or a more affordable model? Aside its price, the EpiPen also comes with a lot of flaws. As of 2018, the FDA received over 2,810 events since 1993 on a malfunctioning EpiPen. Of these incidents, there have been over 126 deaths. First of all, the EpiPen is super bulky, making it hard for children and adults to carry it everywhere with them. It makes it a very uncomfortable accessory to take with yourself wherever you go in case of a medical emergency. Second, it has a very short shelf life, making it very impractical to use. Third and finally, in the midst of a severe reaction, with everyone in panic, activators of the pen often forget which way is up, ending up puncturing themselves in the thumb. Mylan Pharmaceuticals, the company that owns the EpiPen license, basically has the monopoly, so there is no need for further innovation, therefore hindering scientific progress and improvement. Let's take a look at a famous inventor, Alexander Graham Bell, widely acclaimed inventor of the telephone. Both he and Elisha Gray filed a patent for the telephone, but Gray lost the race to the patent office by a couple of hours, thus losing the rights to his own invention. It is important to note that according to many authorities, Gray's design was actually better and more practical. It seems pretty absurd that Bell now had complete rights to the invention, excluding Gray, who was now destined to make less than a penny on his idea. These examples are a few of many more that expose the ugly side of the patent system and its flaws. Because it's so disorganized, thousands of useless patents can be filed, in the hope that one or more of them will be granted. Although the system emerged to protect inventors, unfortunately, it is now much more than that. Why am I telling you this? What use is this information to you? The future of your children and grandchildren are at stake. A time when you were able to innovate without fear of lawsuits is over. Something now must be done. This cannot continue. Thank you so much for listening. Oh, and please don't forget, this speech is copyrighted. Thank you once again.